Bar questioning criminal law. Catalina, a Spanish national, and Conrado, a Filipino, set up a counterfeiting factory in Shenzhen, China. Their factory produces fake United States dollars, Japanese yen, and Philippine pesos, which are distributed only in Europe and the US. While vacationing in Panglao, Bohol, they were arrested by a special task force of the National Bureau of Investigation on the strength of a warrant of arrest issued by a Philippine court for counterfeiting and forgery. Both Catalina and Conrado claimed that the Philippine court does not have jurisdiction over them since they did not commit any criminal act within the territory of the Philippines. Catalina also argued that the Philippine court does not have jurisdiction over her person as she is a Spanish citizen. Are Catalina and Conrado correct? Discuss. I answer.
No, Catalina and Conrado are not correct. The Philippine court has jurisdiction over them because their actions, even if committed outside the Philippines, have an effect within the country. The production of counterfeit Philippine pesos affects the Philippine economy, and the courts can assert jurisdiction in such cases. Philippine law, under the principle of territoriality, can apply to crimes committed by Filipinos abroad that have an effect within the Philippines. In this case, the production of fake Philippine pesos impacts the country. Therefore, Philippine courts have jurisdiction over Catalina and Conrado, even though they committed the crime abroad. Legal basis.
Law. The Revised Penal Code, Article 2, Section 6, states that
Philippine laws shall apply to offenses committed outside the Philippine territory against public interest within the Philippines, by a public officer or employee, or by a private individual temporarily or permanently residing outside of the Philippines, if the offender is found within the Philippine territory.
Jurisprudence. In the case of People v. Sandiganbayan Gr. Number 148122, December 13, 2001, the Supreme Court held that Philippine courts have jurisdiction over crimes committed abroad by Filipinos, as long as the crimes have an effect within the Philippines. The court stated that Philippine courts have jurisdiction over crimes committed abroad by Filipinos, as long as the crimes have an effect within the Philippines.
This is because the principle of territoriality is not the only basis for jurisdiction under Philippine law. Philippine law also applies to crimes committed abroad by Filipinos under the principle of nationality.
If you want more, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video.